Do you know that feeding your snail at the right time has a significant role to play in the growth and general well-being of your snails? Now, there is a lot of questions. So many snail farmers or intended snail farmers don't actually know the right time they ought to feed their snail. Some will tell you, should I feed in the morning? Should I feed in the afternoon? Should I feed in the evening? Or is it best to feed them at night? And normally, as human beings, you all know that sometimes they will tell you don't really need to eat from so time to so time. You don't really need to eat from this time to this time. Now, when it comes to snail farming as well, that is also applicable. There is a particular time that you will feed the snails, and it will be of a positive effect in the snail itself. In their general well-being, it will help them in the growth, in their egg formation, and the general well-being of the snails. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you, based on my practical experience, the best time that you are supposed to feed your snail for a better result, and the best time that you are supposed to feed your snail that will be of a very good help in your snail farming business. But before we dive into the video, before we continue with this video, I want to know if this is your first time of visiting this channel. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, please, I want you to do me a favor, and that favor is what? Clicking on the subscribe button below this video and turning on the bell notification icon, so that whenever I release an awesome video that has to do with snail farming generally, you are going to get notification on it. And also, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for supporting me. Thank you for always consuming my content. Thank you for always watching my content. I appreciate you so much. But I want you to do me a favor also, like this video, share this video, like this video, so that it will help you to rank high on YouTube. So in order to tell you the best time, the appropriate time that you ought to feed your snail, the first thing you must know is that you must understand and have this knowledge that the snails are nocturnal animals. Yes, they are nocturnal animals. And what do we mean by that? This simply means that the snails, most of their activities are being done at night. Meaning that during the daytime, the snails are less busy. They are not mostly active during the daytime. But at night, that is where you will see their activeness. They are very, very active at night. So this is one of the knowledge, one of the mindset that you have to have. And then you think that this will now let you know, okay, when is the appropriate time am I supposed to feed this snail? Before now, I almost get questions from snail farmers and intending ones and people I do train. And what is the question they commonly ask? They keep asking you, when should I feed them? And now, probably it is not a matter of what should I feed them or what am I going to feed them. Now is probably have gotten the feed, what they want to feed them. Now, when should I feed them? Which time is the appropriate time to feed them? Some will tell you that they feed their own snails twice a day. Some will tell you that they feed once a day. Some will tell you that they serve their snails 3 times a day. Some do feed their snails in the morning, afternoon, and night. While some also have the idea that it is best to feed them twice a day, which is good food for them in the morning before going out or doing any other thing you want to do. Then the second one should be at night or evening time, which is after you must have done everything you need to do. Then you now put food for them during that time. But the question you need to ask yourself, and the question we must ask ourselves, is giving them this food at this particular time that you have mentioned now, does it have any negative effect or does it have any positive effect on the snails? Because what we are looking at here is that we will give these snails food, they will eat it, and at the end of the day, they will do what? They will grow bigger, they will lay a lot of egg, and their general well-being will be of utmost importance. So that is most of the questions we need to ask ourselves. So for me, based on my practical experience, having been in this field for a very long time now, I will tell you that feeding the snails in the morning time or morning hours is not the best. Feeding the snails in the afternoon, for people that have the notion that you should also feed in the afternoon, is not the best. And feeding in the evening might not also be the best. But I've come to understand that when you feed the snails at night, which is when they are mostly active, they eat most of the food very, very well, unlike when you feed them in the morning. From experience, when I started this business, I do feed my snail twice a day. The first one is in the morning time, I'm going to keep food for them. Then the second one is during the night hours. But I noticed that for most of you that are also doing snail farming already, you know that what I'm saying is the fact and the truth. You will notice that those food you keep for them in the morning, they hardly eat it. If at all they eat it, they hardly do that. So it's just few that eat just a little portion of it, if at all they do. Sometimes you find that they don't touch this food till when you come back in the evening time to go and inspect them. So that shows you that feeding them in the morning hours is a waste of food and a waste of time and energy, simply because that food you are keeping for them that morning time, they will not eat it, they will not talk to you about that food. So they will just leave it like that for you, the same way you have kept it in that pen. So by the time you must have come back in the evening time, you will still go and see meet the food the same way you have kept it. Now the question is, why putting food for them in the morning hours, even when you must have seen that they don't consume any food, or they don't consume the food as much as they are supposed to consume it when you drop it for them in that morning hours? Now, apart from the morning hours issue, I have never tried putting food for my snails in the afternoon hours. To me, it makes no meaning. There is no need for that, because the snails, if you are a practical snail farmer, you know and you understand that sometimes when you go to the pen or to the farm in the daytime to check them, sometimes you hardly see any. Why? Because they are not active during the daytime, and that is why I told you that the snails are nocturnal animal. They are mostly active during the night. Now, what is the essence of putting food for them during that daytime when they will not eat, when they are not active? Most of them are hiding. They are still hiding during the daytime. They will go and hide under those leaves, those mulching material that we have introduced into the pen. So they don't come out to graze and to feed. So dropping that feed either in the morning or in the afternoon is a no for me. Now the next one, before now, I do drop at night. Yes, for those of you that have watched most of my videos, you will see some at night where you meet me feeding them. Now I've also come to understand, and I have come to understand how these snails work, how they operate. Most time I come to my pen around maybe let's say 8 or thereabouts to put food for them, and at that particular time you will see them. They are already active, moving from one place to another, moving around the pen, grazing around. Some are looking for escape way to go, And at that particular time, if you are to drop food for them that time, they will eat, but most of them will not eat. Why? Because most of them has already moved. Most of them has already started climbing. Except sometimes when you put food by that kind of time, you now have to start bringing those ones that are already climbing down, so that they will not see the food to eat it. So even feeding the snails at night is not the best time. That is not the best time to feed your snails. So if you have been feeding your snail around 8, around 9, around 10, you should stop it. It's not helping your snails at all. It will not help them. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that the best time for you to feed your snail to get a better result and they will grow faster for you is that you need to feed them from 6 to 7. Yes, from 6 p.m. to 7 you must have dropped their food for them. Why did I say this? From that 6 to 7, it's getting dark small. It's getting dark small. So if by any means you drop food for them from that 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., by the time it's already dark, at most 7 p.m. is dark. And once you go to your pen by that time, you see them coming out. You see them coming out from wherever they have eaten themselves. Now, by the time you must have dropped feed or food for them at that particular time, as they are coming out, they are seeing the food, they have started eating it. So it's simple. As they are just coming out to start to graze and to become active at night, they are already seeing food. So what do they need to do? They just start eating. So this is the best time. So by that time, by the time it must have gotten to, let's say 8, 9, or 10 maximum, you will see them. They must have eaten to their satisfaction. They are not doing their normal activities, and maybe some will now go back to where they have eaten themselves. The ones that want to they can now go and they will start normal activities. But you now to feed them by, let's say by that let's say by that kind 9 or 10. No. They're already very, very much active, so it's not the best. So in summary and in general, to what we have just discussed today, to everything I have been saying, is that they are actually the right time to feed the snail, and they are actually the wrong time to feed the snail. And when you feed the snail the right time that they ought to be fed, what will happen? It will do what? It will lead to general well-being of the snails. But when you feed them the wrong time, you are not supposed to feed them. Rather, you find out that one is that they will not eat the feed. They will find it difficult eating the food, and that is what happens in most of the snail farms. And they will be telling you that their snails are not eating, all those stuff. The snails are not growing. They are not laying eggs as they ought to lay. These are the contributing factors. And as a matter of fact, these are the questions I normally ask whenever you tell me that snails are not eating. They are not laying. First thing I ask you, how is the environment? Two, how do you feed them well? When do you feed them? So these things contribute in the general well-being of the snail. So in summary, just as I've said, the best time that you are supposed to feed your snail to get a better result is at least from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. You are done cleaning the place, you have done dropping food for them, and so on and so forth. So, but dropping in the morning time is a no, because the snails are not active. So how would they be eating by that kind of time when they are already sleeping, or some are hiding somewhere else? No. In the afternoon, no. At late hours in the night, no. So if you have been feeding them wrongly, please start today. As you watch this video, change from today. Start feeding them the right time. If I'm telling you this based on my experience, so you can as well try it, give it a try. Try it before the second day. Come back and tell me the testimony you saw. Tell me how well they fed when you gave them food within this period of time, or within this time frame, and how they feed it, and how is their general well-being. Come back and know. Then you know that if I'm telling you the real and the right thing and the right time they ought to be fed. I'm telling you this because it's what I've been doing consistently for years now. So I can strongly stand to tell you yes that it works, and I know it works. So thank you once again for watching. If there is any question you want to ask in regards to snail farming, any area at all that has to do with snail farming, it could be issues that you are having, challenges you are having in your own snail farm, please do well to drop it in the comment section. I will definitely do what? I will definitely look at it and answer you in the best of my knowledge. So thank you once again for watching. Remember, if you have not subscribed to this video, do well to subscribe and also like this video. Turn on the bell notification icon so that whenever I release awesome videos such as this, you are going to be notified. Thank you once again. Bye for now, and see you in our next video.